Hey there guys, thanks for visiting my YouTube channel. My name's John and this video is answering a user submitted question that came in on the channel. And every day, Monday through Friday, we take live questions on the John Campea Show. But every once in a while, somebody sends in a tip or a super chat that's like $50 or more. And I like to honor those by answering those questions on the show, but also answering them again in their own standalone video. So that's what we're gonna do right now. And this one, which addresses a question a lot of people around the world are asking right now, comes to us from C. Tipped, who writes, "Greetings. I just wanted to give my solution for the Mandalorian piracy issue. I live in Sweden and we don't have Disney Plus here yet available, so I got a VPN and an iTunes gift card to pay for Disney Plus for The Mandalorian and give the creators the money they deserve." All right, thanks a lot for sending that in, C-Tipped. And yes, see, one of the big problems and questions that people around the world have been having is, especially when The Mandalorian was just coming out, was so many countries still don't have Disney Plus, but everybody in the world is talking about Mandalorian. There are fans around the world who want to pay. It's like that Fry meme from Futurama. Just take my money, damn it. You know, there's like everybody around the world is like, Fry, just take my money. But they have no legitimate way of paying for it in order to enjoy Mandalorian. And, you know, we talked about on the John Campea Show for a while that this upcoming, of course now it's done, but the upcoming Mandalorian show is probably going to be the most pirated thing in history. And it may very well have been the most pirated thing ever because there's so many people around the world who were willing to pay for it legitimately, but were given no legitimate outlet to go about doing that. Now, one option that some people proposed was the idea of using a VPN, which is of course a little system that allows you to fool the internet into thinking you're in a different country than you're in. So what some people would do is say, hey, they sign up, they get a VPN, they make it look like their computer is actually in the United States, and therefore they're allowed to sign up for Disney Plus. The big problem with that, of course, is that if your credit card doesn't match the country that your VPN is saying you're from, they won't accept it. So that's been a problem. What C is saying here is that what he did was he got an iTunes gift card and then just paid for it with the iTunes gift card. Now, I don't know that that should work. I mean, because I think even if you pay for it with a gift card, I would think that they would still require a credit card number. But let's assume for a second that they did. Now, I still think that might be a problem, but if it's not, let's assume it's not for a second. That might be an interesting workaround, because you are actually being a good consumer in trying to find a way to make sure Disney and the creators of Mandalorian and all the other good content on Disney Plus is getting paid. You are making sure that you are paying for the content. There still might be some moral gray area and ambiguity about if you're in a territory that Disney Plus is not yet approved to be viewed and you're finding a way to circumvent that, there might be some moral gray area there, but I'm not going to go into that right now. I'm not an ethics professor. But again, in theory, if you can do that, that actually might be a really neat solution. You prepay for an iTunes gift card, which iTunes doesn't care what country you're from. You use a VPN to make it look like your computer's in the US, and then you use the iTunes gift card since you don't need your credit card, but I still think you might. But if you don't, you use the iTunes gift card. Therefore, you've kind of satisfied the main moral question about taking content for free when it's meant to be purchased. You're paying for it. So is there a moral gray area there? I don't know. Question is, guys, what do you think about that solution? If it does indeed work, and I'm not 100% sure that it does, but if it does, do you think that clears and satisfies any kind of moral questions when it comes to it? Or do you think there are still problems with that? Or are you, like a lot of other people right now, going, oh my God, let me sign up for some iTunes gift cards? How do you guys feel about it? I want to know what you think. Jump down to the comment section below and leave your thoughts there. All right, guys, that'll do it for me for now. Thanks a lot for being here. My name is John Campea, and until our next video, bye-bye.